almost everyone in your squad. David Warner, Nicholas Puran, Suhail Tanveer, Mohammad Irfan. I see everyone. Must be tough to get the 11 going.
Yeah, it's not easy. Happy to have all of these guys in the squad. We got a wonderful unit. Spoiled for choices. It's a tough job as a coach to select the 11, but we tried our best and try to make sure that we start well, which is really crucial for the tournament. And we'll see after that how it goes.
Saw the two games yesterday, absolutely opposite to each other. One a high-scoring game, the first one being a low one. Has that affected your 11 or anything in terms of planning?
I don't think so. I think, when you're starting the tournament, you got to start with your own strengths. And we're not really bothered or too much thinking into it that what happened yesterday. Yes, there was, a few things which we have considered. But, we're going to go and look to play to our strength and try to win the game.
Tell us a bit about your local players. How satisfied are you and anyone we should especially look out for?
Look, we have got a couple of really exciting players. We have got a couple of under-19 guys. Afif is excellent. He's a very good talent. He'll probably be batting at number 3. And then we got Shabir. We all know that. Unfortunately, Nasser is still struggling a little bit with his knee. But yeah, we've got a really exciting fast bowlers also in Alameen, Taskin. I mean, they're wonderful bowlers as well as they're a wonderful human being also. So it's good to have this unit and looking really forward to guide them through the right channels.
Well, good luck to you guys in the first game. All excited to watch you guys in action.
Thank you very much.
Sikandar Buck talking to Waqar Younis, and as we look at some more crowd coming in now, all set to go for the third match of this edition of the BPL. Right, let's go down and check out the pitch with Uzuma Sibanda.
Welcome to day 2, match number 3. Where I'm standing here is where the games were played yesterday. We saw the first game was a low-scoring game, second game fairly high scores, but we're not too worried about that. We're going to come onto this brand new wicket, where both the two games are going to face up a fairly good battle, and I'm going to have a look at the good length here, where the bowlers are generally going to be looking to ball too. It is a fairly hard wicket. Having a look at it, it looks like a good batting surface. Lots of runs are going to be scored here, but I'll tell you what, those that have won the toss yesterday and chased the score had a better chance of chasing on the target, and it may look like it will be the same today. Not a lot is going to change, even though later on, under the floodlights, and my player part with the Jew and everything else, everybody was talking about it, but I do not think it's going to make that much of a difference coming on today. So win the toss, as I said, look to bowl first.
Well, there they are, some of the supporters already into the groove and possibly getting into the groove early this afternoon. Alongside me, Tino Best. Good afternoon to you.
Yes, I'm really excited for this afternoon. Two big names in world cricket have the opportunity to play in this year's Kadash Premier League.
Right, we're all set to go down and join Athar Ali Khan for the toss.
We're all set and ready for the toss. I've got Stephen Smith, the captain of Comilla, and David Warner from Sylhet Sixers captain. Alongside with him is Rakibul Hasan, the match referee. Stephen Smith's going to toss the coin. Hits the call.
Tails.
You won the toss. What would you like to do?
We're going to have a bowl.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, we don't know what this wicket's going to do. It's our first game of the year, so get our bowling out of the way and hopefully we can start really well.
How has been the preparation and what has been feeling in the camp?
Yeah, the feeling's good. A couple of days to get here. I only got here on the 4th night, so been here a couple of days, but getting to know the guys and feeling's really good.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring match yesterday. Did you have a closer look at what really happened in the day game yesterday?
Yeah, had a little look. It looked like it swung around a little bit early, so yeah, hopefully we can do that again today and see how we go.
And would you remember your overseas team that has been picked up in the 11?
Yep, we've got Evan Lewis, myself, Shoaib Malik and Shahid Afridi.
And the kind of a total that you would like to come back and chase?
Don't know the answer to that. We'll see how we go. Hopefully we can get a few early wickets and put some pressure on and see how we go.
All right, all the very best.
Thanks.
David, happy to bat first?
Yeah, look, we probably would have bowled as well. After given, the 2 games yesterday, there was 2 different contrasts, one high score and one low score. So, yeah, look, we've got to come out here and be positive with the bat.
And obviously you would want to have a good start. Steve Smith mentioned that he would like to pick up early wickets, but for you, matter of importance is not to lose early wickets.
Yeah, exactly. The first 6 in 2020 cricket is crucial with the bat and ball. So for us, it's about coming out and assessing the pitch in the first over, see if there's a little bit of swing, see if it's holding up, and then go from there and send the messages back to the batsman in the dugout.
Yeah, before I let you go, I'd like to just ask you one more question. Is about what brings the kind of importance that he brings in the Muslim about Waqar Yunus being the coach.
Oh, look, he's a legend in his own right. A world-class bowler. Kind words about him. There's nothing good to say, nothing bad to say. Everything just praises how good he is. The team is in good hands here. He came last year as a mentor, and I'm just privileged and honoured to be under him again. I was with him in Toronto as well, so I'm looking forward to working with him again, and hopefully, we can make a good one this year.
All right, all the very best and have a good one.
Thank you.
The news from the middle is that Comilla Victorians have won the toss and they decided to bowl first.
To have a look at the 2 teams on view today. Ethan Lewis, very powerful opener for the Comilla Victorians. Of course, Tamim Iqbal, not much they can say about him, that except that he's a magnificent player. And Naumal Haq as a wicketkeeper coming in, but he's trying to make a name for himself with the bat. Steve Smith, others just been talking to him, as he saw Shoaib Malik inside the Brady, the other 2 overseas players. They've got a very strong batting lineup in Imrul Qais, Mahdi Hassan, and even Mohammad Saifuddin can wheel the willer. For the Sylhet Sixers, Liton Kumar Dash and the powerful David Warner are going to open up. Nicholas Pooran knows this ground very well, and he was here recently with the Indies. Shabir Rahman also trying to make a comeback here, as we see the 2 openers for the Sylhet team coming out now. All set for what we hope is going to be an interesting match. We know that there was a low-scoring encounter, the first one yesterday afternoon. Steve Smith in particular will be hoping that there's a repetition of the same and that the bowlers can dominate and take early wickets. What do you reckon, Tino?
Yeah, well, he won the toss and elected to bowl first, so he will be thinking that his bowlers can make early inroads into this click. Batting lineup, David Warner. Oh, good nick back in the domestic cricket in Australia. Great cricket. And we want to bring that form into this tournament. A great man. Saeed Afridi, can't wait to see him bowl as well. It should be a good, interesting contest. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, a lot of big guns in both the teams. A lot to look forward to, as Dino said. The 2 opening batters, Liton Dash, the Bangladeshi, for the Sylhet Sixers. Over 1,000 runs in his 62nd match, best of 65. He can be also very, very manipulative. He knows this format of the game world as Liton Kumar Dash, and he's partnered by his captain David Warner, the left-hander. Look at his pedigree, 7,888 runs. All set to go for match number 3 here at Maypur. Up into the big screen there. The tick down towards 12:30 and the countdown to the first delivery of the 3rd match. Off and running. Sweet sound of bat on ball, but no runs.
I want to get a good start. The Sixers. That man on screen, David Warner, leading this 11, and the man, one of the most legendary fast bowlers, partnered with one of the great bowlers as well, Waqar Yunus and Wasim Akram. Good delivery so far.
Abu Haidarani can be very accurate. Also himself, left arm fast medium bowling from the Ismahani Mirzapur end, which is the end nearest to us, the median, and he's got 46 wickets so far in his career, T20 career, but is a good prospect. Victorians winning the toss and electing to bowl first. A big surprise with that decision. Just short, but that was nicely tucked away. Thinking of a second round here, it's not on. Have to be content with the single.
I'm gonna have a look at the surface. Looks a little bit more pale than yesterday. Looks like a really dry surface. Not a lot of lateral movement or sideways movement at all. Yesterday we saw that big outswingers early from the opening bowlers. And today it looks easy. I think it's a much better batting surface today. And I think a lot of runs are going to be scored. This game, as rightfully said, Sabanda said it. You see that he just took his guard. David Warner is very dry already. So not a lot of big movement off the pitch. I'd see some movement in the air with the new ball, but not much off the pitch. It is very, very pale.
The ball, you're talking about that little bit of movement. The ball is prepared to pitch it up, because we saw that swing yesterday quite distinctly, but that tinge of grass that was there in the pitch the other day is definitely missing here today.
Yes, it looks like a better surface in terms of 2020 contest. I like to see an even contest. Yesterday, the first game, it was so much swing and so much seam that the batsman didn't have a chance against Fryerlink. Fryerlink, I beg your pardon, he was phenomenal. Not a lot of swing or variations tried so far for Ronnie. Just want to bowl the balls wicket to wicket. See what happens.
Well, that's not wicket to wicket, but it's not wide enough for the umpire to get the umpire is showing his arms aside, because that was just within the guideline. Sometimes bowling the wideish balls, you tend to lose your direction and it becomes a wide, not on that occasion.
Well, just inside, just a hint of a way movement, slightly. David Warner wasn't interested in trying to play his extravagant square drive, letting that one through.
Good bowling, tight, accurate bowling from Abu Haidarani. Completes the first over, one without loss. Victorians winning the toss, electing to bowl first. That's the Alana Ethan Lewis, Navin Iqbal, and Amalab Stephen Smith. Brokais, and of course, attack bowlers. We don't have in the middle and beginning. It was Furan. Coming in next, Sabir Rahman, also very attacking sort of player. After Hussain, the youngster, made a name for himself in the previous edition of the BPL. Going to be Mahdi Hassan, right arm off break, so it's a mixture of spin and pace. Starting off with gives the ball some air, and that's good to see. He's trying to extract some turn out of this wicket.
I think he might just get some turn as well, because the surface looks very dry. Needs to be very clever with his lengths and his lines.
Oh, that's right, up in the air. How far is it going? Is there a fielder coming underneath? There is. That's the first wicket. Too early in the day to go for that slug sweep, and he's paid the price.
Shot selection. Hinton. On this occasion, his shot selection was not on, and his play here. Looks like Nadustra as well. And Stephen Smith, he's not going to drop that today at all. Good catcher. Well, Nathan Das, he goes for one. The Sixers, 1 for 1.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ আগাগোড়া মজবুত বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
কাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
কাজী প্রথম, কাজী সেরা।
Well, the first wicket has fallen for the Sylhet Sixers due to a rather injudicious shot, I must say, from Liton Das. With all his wealth of experience, rather silly. There you go. That's why he lost his wicket. I think it's premeditated. Really didn't look at the merit of the ball or what it was doing. Eventually, Stephen Smith made sure that he lashed out to it, take the first wicket.
Victorians looks a very good squad on paper. One must say, you're rocking up to play against them and you see all those stars. Definitely have to perform.
And now he'll be a little more circumspect. Any ideas of trying to blast the opposition out initially early may have dissipated after the fall of Liton's wicket. So more circumspect approach needed. Oh, beauty! That one on with the arm and missed everything. Missed the bat, missed the stumps, missed the keeper.
Everyone was beaten neck and crop. Looks like a wonderful delivery, well flighted as well. Have a look. Oh, it just went on the arm. And you know what they say about Australian batsmen? Once they come up against good off spin, always find wanting.
Not very comfortable still. Manages to take the first run. They're going through for the second one. Not the most well-controlled shot, but he'll take it.
Surface looks a bit too pace.
Great bowling.
That ball, Warner was looking to cut. It didn't bounce. But liked it, got the under edge, picking up 2 valuable runs.
An excellent over completed by Mahdi Hassan. After 2, it's 7 for 1.
কাজী স্টোভ একদিকে যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী, তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর।
Sixers losing the wicket of Liton Kumar Das very early in the day. A couple of overs completed in this third match with the Camilla Victorians and the Sylhet Sixers winning the toss. The Victorians and straight away got amongst the wickets. Well, changed straight away. Shoaib Malik right him off break from Ispani Mirzapur. He is an experienced customer. He is such a wily old fox. Just been amongst the runs, the wickets all over the world. Knows this ground very well.
Had the opportunity to play for Barbados Tridents with him 2017. What a wonderful professionalism. Or I should say, what a wonderful professional he is. The professionalism that he shows day in and day out, by the way he goes about his cricket, the input he has in the team meetings is wonderful. What a legend of the game Shoaib Malik is.
Almost getting him into trouble. I think that's too far down the wicket to interest the umpires there. Little shout, an appeal, a plea.
I'm appealing at everything. I'm a bowler. I want to wicket every ball.
Just tuck it around the corner.
Dot ball, good ball, dot ball, good ball.
So 4 dots so far.
Bowling,
Take that 5. But yeah, Shoaib Malik, and the things that he brings up in the team meetings to try to make the team better, it's always wonderful to listen to.
That's ball tracking telling you there's kind of missed the wickets, and he's also quite a bit down the wicket. Maybe more than the 3-meter mark. Would negate any appeal. 3 overs done, 7 for 1.
কৃষকের আস্থা।
Well, that's 3 overs done. It's a quiet start. Well, anymore. That's been blasted away through the covers. That's what you expect from David Warner.
Much appreciated by Waqar Younis as well. That was exquisite. Trademarked shot from David Warner. Little Australian. He just laced into that. Bit aerial, but effective.
Badi Hassan, very effective in the first over. Comes back with a good one. Did he get a bit of nick on that one? From the reaction of the bowler, it seemed so. Quite sure.
Great ball, Mehdi, great ball.
Another look. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yes.
It's leant back and found the gap between that backward point region. 4 more runs. Delectable shot.
Well, that is what David Warner brings to the table. If you give him a little bit of width, he's going to pounce on it. Like a cheetah in the Serengeti. That is a wonderful shot by David Warner.
Really well executed. It's just a little cramped for space. Just moving back and trying to make some room. Operation just gone over the slips. Well, it's gone for 4 runs. Very, very fortuitous runs.
Did we say that's an opportunity? I think it was a big chance to get a big wicket. Well pulled. You were just talking about too close to cut. On this occasion, a little bit more bunks from Hassan. David Warner was as lucky as you can be.
Smith was moving to his left initially. Ball ended up towards his right, so he didn't have the balance and the spring to bounce back towards his right.
And this is not a bad over, but it's gone for 3 boundaries so far. That was a big opportunity.
Just didn't anticipate the direction the ball was going to go. Adjusted nicely. Mixed over has yielded some runs. 12 of them after 4. It's 19 for 1.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজীর প্রথম, গাজীর সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Have a look at those overs. And there's a maiden in between the 3rd over. Dino was mentioning the first maiden today, but there was one yesterday, the 2 games played. Then the big over. He's bowled 7 dot balls in a row now, Shoaib Malik. There's another look at that attempt to catch it. You see, Steve Smith moving to his left initially. By the time he realized the ball was much finer, the way to his right, he's trying to come back that direction to no avail. Now, what happened there? Inside part of the bat, and it's trickled away to the boundary for fortunate runs.
Chinese cut on the edge. Not a lot of pace with Shoaib Malik. He just tosses it up. But effective nevertheless. The Victorians are going to welcome every boundary that they can get.
Thought of going forward and oh, this is ridiculous. No communication at all between the two.
Who's out? I think he held his crease, so Warner has to depart very
And did not just plunk his bat down. They may have just given away his wicket, but the umpires are going to have another look at that. Warner still holding his place within the boundary line and waiting for the final decision from the umpire. Third umpire, Sharafullah Ibn Shahid Shoikat, going to have another look at who should be given out. There he reaches, and I think Warner's in, and the other gentleman, I think, give him some credit that at least he realized the fact that he didn't want to get his captain out. Or has Warner gone? Well. We thought that Warner had reached his end, didn't he? But now he's been given out. That's 23 for 2. Interesting decision with the dismissal of David Warner, the run out. Have a look at this again. What do you reckon, Tino? Look at this, the running.
I think that he's nicked him on the line. I think David Warner should be in the middle. Have a look here. I don't think that's the angle we want to see. We want to see the non-striker.
Bowling.
Good bowling from Shoaib Malik.
Have a look at the split screen. There he goes. He's got his foot inside the line. You see, Hriday's bat is up in the air. Now, you'd have thought that it'll be Warner would still be out there in the middle. I'm really confused up here.
If you have a look, Warner's nicked him on the line. Oh, interesting. From the third umpire, the TV umpire.
Interesting situation. 24 for 2. Lot is going to be talked about that decision. A couple of Victorians, just a reminder, winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Done well in the 4.5 overs that we've played out so far, 24 for 2. Big mix-up, you must say, between the two batsmen. Huge lack of communication. Malik coming in to bowl his last delivery of this over. Down the wicket. Goal! Missed opportunity of a stumping. Down the wicket, Hafiz Hussain was beaten all ends up, but the wicketkeeper couldn't do the rest. So he survives. 5 overs done, 24 for 2.
ঠিক আছে
নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Yeah, big wicket for Comilla Victorians after having to see David Warner walk back to the pavilion, bit mix up in the middle. It's been a bit difficult to bat. There was a missed-stumping in the last ball of the last over. That should have been taken by the keeper. It was just easy. I think it's the extra bounce which really made things difficult for the keeper, Namal Haq Bijoy. Silt Sixers struggling at the moment, 25 for 2 in 5.1. Afif Hussain Turbo is the new batsman. There is thirdly some coaches for the spinner. See the ball to turn, see the ball to bounce. It's hard work. It's a good decision from the skipper of Comilla Victorians, Stephen Smith, to ask the opposition to come into bat after winning the toss. Reverse, nicely struck. Could be a boundary, and it is. It's a very good shot. Took his time and then played it beautifully. You will see throughout the tournament innovations like that. Most often you'll see even one day in format that the batsmen go and try to be a little bit more innovative, even more in this format. Again, is he doing a little bit too much? Oh, so close to the stumps. Good afternoon, Ishaq. Good afternoon, Nadar. Very unfortunate circumstances, bizarre circumstances that led to the dismissal of David Warner. He clobbers that through mid-wicket only for a single. But as long as he was there, Warner was showing as to how to adapt to this wicket and play accordingly. Most of the shots he was playing, he was waiting for the ball to come onto the bat. He was playing square on the offside. That's the kind of wicket it is, and he was the one batsman who was showing the way. Fortunate that he had to get out the way he did. Short, should have been put away. Straight to the fielder. Good work inside the circle. 30 for 2.
তোরা দেখ দেখ দেখবে চাহিয়া কৃষক খেতে পানি দেয় গাজী পান দিয়া কৃষক দেখ
গাজী পানির পাম্প গ্রামে সস্তা।
34-2 after 6. Lost two very important batsmen. The openers are already back in the pavilion. The opener being Litton Das and also David Warner. It just looked that David Warner had made his ground in the end. Power play gone, done and dusted. So, bit of a confusion up here as we see Mohammad Shahid coming from the Ispahani Mirzapur end. 25 wickets, best of 4 for 12. I just thought perhaps David Warner did made his ground by getting inside the crease before Ridoy had grounded his bat. Third umpire took a long time to decide that it was David Warner who has to go back to the pavilion. Nicely played off his legs. And they need to repair the damage. If you have wickets in hand in the later half, the last 10 or 15 overs, you will be able to score runs. Have a look at what has happened so far here. early successes. Good catch. Clinton Dust trying to sweep one, and then they would want to smash a couple of boundaries on the offside. He was looking good, really good. Yeah, that one went past the skipper. Genuine edge. But it's just been difficult to pick up boundaries. This is where it all started. They would want to just work through and he's still in the crease. Ridoy. Thumping chance not taken. And then the reverse. It was very close also. He wanted to repeat that. These are the highlights that has happened in the batting power play. I should say power play. That's a lovely shot. Great shot through the covers for a boundary. Through the covers, looked as if it was almost a cross-batted cover through shot through the covers. There he goes. And just on the up. A little cross-battish. That fetches him 4 runs. Good shot there by the youngster. It's good that the Sylhet Sixers are trying out all the youngsters. And of course, one of the main batsmen in the side and a very leading role to play would be from Shabir Rahman, who will try and make a comeback into this Bangladesh side after having being left out. Yeah, it's a sort of a platform where the youngster would like to make a really big impact. We see the Sylhet Sixers owners here. Both the batsmen in the middle have represented Bangladesh under 19s. Current run of 5.55. As I said earlier, if wickets in hand, they can hold on to the wickets. Runs to be scored on the surface. Again a mix-up. Oh, he had given up. Derek Head would have been curtains. Keeper was a little bit too late. Lucky escape there. These two youngsters need to be there in the wicket and not do anything hasty. That was gone. He would have been history. Down the wicket he goes. There's an appeal. Just 7 runs in that over. After 7, Sylhet Sixers are 37 for 2.
ভালোবাসার সুন্দর গল্পগুলো তো সুন্দর কিছু থেকেই শুরু হয়। নতুন ডিজাইন পুরো স্টেনলেস স্টিল দিয়ে তৈরি গাজি সিং কিচেনটা সুন্দর করে সংসারটাও।
Day 2 of the UCP Bangladesh Premier League T20 2019 powered by TVS. Sylhet Sixers taking on Kumilda Victorians. 37 for 2. Still have got a lot of batting to come. Nicholas Poran, Shabira, Rahman, Shahid Afridi, the new bowler. Some really big names here. He'll be coming in to bowl from mighty Chips End. And look at his stats. More than 300 wickets. Nicely played. Lovely shot to greet Shahid Afridi with the boundary. Was a looser. Pitched it on the leg stump and he just obliged. He just swept it easily through backward of square for 4. Shahid Afridi, another experienced customer in this format of the game. Bowling from the mighty Chips End, will try and make early inroads. Tried to tap it down on the onside. Tried for a single. Yeah, it's a kind of a surface where as a batsman you would need to just spend time and get used to the pace of the pitch. He wanted to take a quick single. And if you can just adjust yourself, adapt quickly to the pace of the surface, you will be able to score runs. But if it's the mindset, I reckon, which forces the batsmen at times to take unnecessary risk where they want to play some big shots. But so far so good. Yes, they've lost 2 wickets, but they've also scored 41. And runs will come as the day progresses, as the sun bakes down. I think there's a bit of a moisture in the pitch early on, even though it's a 12:30 start. But it's the wind is setting early on in the day that there's a lot of dew, obviously dew later in the evening games. You just have to play a little bit circumspect as a batsman. Got a lot happening if you're a bowler for sure. A lot of adjustment in the field for the right-hander. Rohit Ridoy, under 19 captain for Bangladesh team. Had a wonderful season in the List A matches in the Dhaka Premier League when he scored 466 runs and an average of 58.25 with 104 50s for Chaitpur Cricket Club. He's a youngster to watch out for. Got an opportunity here today with Afif Hussain, who's looking good already. Oh, lovely touch. Very nice touch. Just touch from the youngster. After 8, it's 44 for 2.
নিরাপদ হোক পথ
Go from here on that 9 runs of over, they will score more than 150. And Ravi Babara yesterday spoke of the pitches, even though there's only just been a day. We had 2 matches yesterday, this is the 3rd match. And he said something very important that needs to be addressed. He said that the pitches, especially in Mirpur, are the ones where you feel that it's on the slower side. You don't expect glimpses or too many. And he also mentions that the difference between the pitches and the nets are completely different. The pitches where they practice out right next door at the academy ground are the ones that are very good for batting. But once they come into the big bowl, the Mirpur Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium, it is the pitches of a slower nature. The ball's not coming out to the bat, so he feels that anything around 150, 160 is the defendable total. We'll have to wait and see how the teams get used to these kind of pitches early on, which is so early. It's just the 2nd day of the tournament. And I just hope that it gets better and better. That will be the case, and he's spot on when he said that, but I think it's more applicable for foreign recruits who are not used to playing these kind of wickets. But as far as our local boys are concerned, like you mentioned, Ridoy and Afif Hussain both had that the landmark of having picked up 5 wickets in the debut in PPL, if you remember. But these youngsters are used to playing these kind of games, and they should have by now learn as to how to cope up under these kind of conditions, as was shown by David Warner. That was an attempted almost tennis-like shot by Afif Hussain. Missed it on that occasion. Lucky that didn't get to the bat. Mohammad Saifuddin is the new bowler. And I just feel that the Ridoy is they're moving a little bit too much. Once the bowler gets closer to bowl him, I think to be still in the crease. Then pick up the crease going down the pitch, he misses the full toss. And it's because of the fact that he struggled to score runs. Now he's picked up 8 of 19 deliveries as an opener. And it just creates pressure not only for himself but also for the non-striker. He wants to pick up boundaries. That's why I feel it's doing a little bit too much while batting.
And if you've noticed, these youngsters trying for boundaries every ball they're facing, they don't believe in the concept of playing with soft hand and playing for singles. There again, and he's bold. He's played himself out, Saifuddin, with this typical gesture. Hridoy trying one too many, and in the process, Afif Hussain, that is, trying one too many, taking it long back to walk the pavilion. Yeah, it's the pressure that has been created on him because they know that the runs are not coming from the other end. But you've got to give credit to the bowler. It's a bit unlucky because inside edge onto the bat, onto the stump. Afif goes for 19. Still at 46 for 3. And also, it's the perhaps the youngster Hridoy and Afif would go on to build up a partnership. Afif was looking good, but then he beat up by Mohammad Saifuddin. Managed to score 19 or 16. And the question depends on how quickly he can recover. Hridoy, age of 19 now, but it's been very good from the Kumilla Victorian bowlers. Look at the big score, Mehdi Hassan and Saifuddin, but a very economical spell of 2 overs from Shoaib Malik. He bowled a maiden also, none for 5 and 2. Shahid Afridi has bowled only 1, given away 7. Mohammad Shahid also in the similar figures. Wickets have fallen. They picked up an early wicket at the score of 1 when Little Das fell, but then there was a big mix-up. Little Das and David Warner, resulting in David Warner to run out. Look at the dismissals. Well judged catch because he's back to Stephen Smith.
What happened after that?
I thought perhaps Mr. Daza just played a little bit too early. Similar kind of shots. That's the big mix-up. That was not at all. That's the moment where Rafa decided that it was David Warner. He has to go back to the pavilion. Too easy for Shoaib Malik. And look at that. Unlucky, very unlucky. He's trying to just play it on the onside, inside edge, onto the path, onto the stumps. Could not believe his luck. But lucky for Mohammad Saifuddin. Shabir Rahman, the new batsman. Such an important tournament for him. He would like to make amends and ensure that he can put in a really good performance. Very good strike rate. Has 100 also in this format. Nicely behind that one. Very good over. Just the 2 runs in that over. 46 for 3.
Bang, bang, boy!
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ আগাগোড়া মজবুত বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
কাজী প্রথম, কাজী শেষ।
Mystery bowler from Nepal. Shahid Afridi to continue. Well bowled. Got Shamim Chowdhury downstairs. Let's see who's he got to.
Hi, I've got Liam Dawson alongside. Pretty comfortable position at the moment. Your team is doing well. But let me talk about the bench strength, the overseas players that you have here. How do you reckon compared to the other teams that you're standing up to?
Well, I think we're a very good team. A good squad, but I think all teams have got very good players. So yeah, it'll be a very good tournament.
Absolutely. And just talking about Shahid Afridi and you making a partnership, you seem to be changing teams together.
Yeah, we played a lot together over the years. He's been at Hampshire for a few years in England, so yeah, he's obviously still a very good competitor and he's good fun to be around.
Marvelous. And just you've been here quite a few occasions. You know the conditions pretty well. You're not playing today, but you reckon that your team, the way they performed last time around, you're obviously targeting to do better.
Yeah, of course. Every year you want to go into a competition and make the knockout stages and try and win it. So we're no different, and we'll obviously be trying our best to do that.
And just overall, looking at this time around, it's in a latter part, early part of 2019, you're used to playing the BPL in November. So do you feel that with the different venues, it's going to put a little bit of pressure logistically on the teams itself?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I think most players now are used to travelling, so I'm not sure that make a huge difference. But we'll have to wait and see as the tournament goes on.
Just looking at the situation of the game right now, you're pretty happy with what's transpired?
Yeah, we obviously took a few early wickets, managing to keep the run rate down as well. So hopefully we can keep them to around 140, and then the batsmen can do the job.
I hope you get to play the next time around. Thanks for talking to us.
Yes, thank you.
It is turning out to be a very good over. They're thinking about going upstairs, and they have. It was a loud shout. The keeper and the bowler thinks they've picked up a wicket here. It's given nothing away in this over. 4 dots. The legal delivery. There is a long discussion after the appeal. Oh, he's appealed for an LBW decision. Looking good. It's just the height I'm a bit concerned about, because it's just hitting him on the rolls. The bat nowhere near the ball, but certainly the ball clipping the pad. It's not looking good for the batsman. Is Shabir Rahman. Shahid Afridi, not the biggest of turners of a cricket ball, may just find himself straight in the pads. Yeah, it's Ridoy who's on strike, beg your pardon. But looks pretty decent shout. Just the bounce. Look at this. See the ball tracking. Where the ball go on. Go on. Oh yes. Comilla Victorians have picked up another wicket. Initially not given, but had to give him in favour of the bowler. And it's a good review taken from Shahid Afridi. Rida goes for 8. And Select Sixers in a spot of bowler at 46 for 4.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ আগাগোড়া মজবুত বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারিতা পাইতাম।
কাজী প্রথম কাজী শেষ।
Nicholas Puran taking up from the Mrs. Spanian. Lots expected from Puran's experience playing